Welcome to Mrs. Denson's Cyber Foundations 1 class. What is Cyber Foundations? Cyber Foundations 1 is an innovative instructional program that prepares students to effectively use technology in learning, communication, life, and introduces them to the critical thinking and problem-solving skills used in computing, which is impacting every career field. Students in Cyber Foundations 1 complete study in interpersonal skills and self-directional skills, basic technology operation, technology concepts, ethical issues in technology, keyboarding, technology communication tools, technology resource tools, multimedia presentation applications, word processing applications, spreadsheet applications, problem solving, web development, and block-based programming. There are 10 units in this course outline. Unit 1 is Orientation and Digital Citizenship. Unit 2, Student Organizations. Unit 3, 21st Century Toolbox. Unit 4, Keyboarding. Unit 5, Word Processing Applications. Unit 6, Spreadsheet Applications and Financial Literacy. Unit 7, Graphic Design and Multimedia Presentations. Unit 8, Problem Solving. Unit 9, Web Development. And Unit 10, Introduction to Block-Based Programming. Materials needed for Cyber Foundations 1 are headphones or earbuds, pencils or pens, paper, a binder or a 3-prong folder. You may share a binder with another class. However, make sure you use a divider so that you can easily find your work when needed. I suggest you do not use Beats. If you decide to do so, I will not be responsible for damaged, lost, or stolen headphones. Classroom rules. Number 1, respect yourself, the teacher, each other, and all personal and school property. Number 2, be prepared for class by having all needed materials, pencil, binder, any handouts, and earbuds. Number 3, bring a positive attitude with you. You cannot learn when you have a negative attitude. Number 4, always follow directions the first time. Number 5, raise your hand and wait to be recognized before speaking or getting out of your seat. Number 6, be in your assigned seat before the bell rings. Lab rules. Check your workstation at the beginning of the class. Any problems or changes must be reported to the teacher at this time. Your workstation is expected to be neat at all times. No external storage devices, jump drives, thumb drives, etc. may be used on the computers in the lab. Number 3, no food, drink, candy, or gum are allowed in the lab. Number 4, no hair, brushes, combs, picks, cologne, perfume, or lotion are allowed to be used in the lab. These things are not allowed in the lab because they can damage the equipment. Number 5, remain at your assigned workstation at all times. Number 6, always be courteous and cooperative when interacting with other students and the teacher. Number 7, printing is only to be done with the teacher's permission. Number 8, no magnets are allowed in the lab. Number 9, no slime or fidget spinners are allowed. Number 10, cell phones should be off and in your book bag. Number 11, students are not allowed to log into any website on the internet without the teacher's permission. This includes, but is not limited to, instant messaging, chat rooms, and email. Number 12, students are not allowed to download anything without the teacher's permission. Number 13, students are not allowed to listen to online music. Number 14, students are not allowed to play games on the computer or internet. Again, this is an educational environment. Number 15, Students are not allowed to type any personal information into any website. This is for your own personal safety. Number 16, students are not allowed to change the video or audio settings. Number 17, students are not allowed to change or install screensavers or desktop backgrounds. Number 18, students are not allowed to add, change, or move icons on the desktop. 19, students are not allowed to delete, move, or rename any files needed. Number 20, students are not allowed to download software from any source. 21, students are not allowed to open personal email accounts. 22, students must use proper etiquette. Etiquette means manners. Be polite. Have respect for others' property just like they should have for yours. Be honest and do your own work. Procedures for entering the computer lab. Number 1, put your backpack and other personal items under your desk when you come in the lab. Number 2, quietly take out only paper or notebook, pencil or pen when necessary. Also, remember you may need earbuds or headphones. Number 3, be seated and working on your bell ringer before the tardy bell rings. Number 4, read the announcement section in Canvas for important daily messages and assignments. Number 5, follow all student handbook rules. Number 6, be prepared for class with all needed materials. Also, be alert and ready to work. Number 7, respect others' rights and properties. When present, all assignments for Cyber Foundations are to be completed and turned in. Procedures for exiting the computer lab. Number 1 and number 2, place any textbooks or handouts in the assigned areas. Number 3, do not log off until instructed by the teacher. Number 4, remain in your assigned seat or area until prompted to leave class. Number 5, after the bell rings, wait for the teacher to dismiss you. Number 6, push your chair in before leaving the computer lab. Number 7, please leave the room in a quiet and orderly manner. Make sure that you log out not only out of Canvas, but also make sure you log completely out of the computer. Grades. The Madison County School District grading scale is used to determine grades in this class. The following types of grades will be given, with more weight on tests and projects than daily grades and homework. Test and major projects equal 67%. Daily grades, homework, equal 33%. In active student and active parent, there are codes. Occasionally you will see an X, which means you are exempt from that assignment. How does it affect your average? It doesn't affect it at all. However, if you see an NG, which means no grade, that particular assignment is being counted as a 0 and does affect your grade. If you see an I, it means incomplete, and it is also calculated as a 0 into your average. I suggest at that point you make sure that you turn those items in. NM means no mark, and it is not calculated into your average. Usually this means that the teacher just hasn't put that grade in at the time. Tardies. Being on time to class is important. Therefore, make sure you read the student handbook concerning the tardy policy for student tardiness. School Internet Policy. Access to the Internet is made available to students of Old Town Middle School. The goal is to promote educational excellence by facilitating research, resource sharing, innovation, and communication. The Internet is to be used in support of research and education consistent with the educational objectives of Old Town Middle School and Madison County Schools. When you are absent, Check the announcements in Canvas, our learning management system. The agenda for the day is always there. Number 2, before or after class, come and ask me about what you missed. Never ask me if you missed anything. Homework. We occasionally have homework. You are expected to complete it and turn it in at the beginning of the next class meeting. Most of the time it is an assignment that you did not finish in class and you need to finish it at home so that you don't get behind. Consequences for behavior. There are steps that will be taken for not following the rules. For minor issues, number 1, conference with the student. Number 2, parent contact and a minor infraction referral notice will be given to the student. Number 3, parent contact will be made, a second minor infraction notice will be given to the student, and possibly an additional assignment. Number 4, students will receive a major office referral. Any infraction after step 4, office referral. This continues on the administrative discipline ladder. Policy. This is due to change depending on COVID-19 and the school administration.